to add some detailing on the neckline. The lace that we chose was with this blue background, and we'll be using it on the pink. Now the problem with this type of lace is that this is firm lace, and it's stuck on a firm base. It's not flexible, and you can't twist and turn it. So in order to twist and turn it, what you need to do is to break away certain parts. So the background of it, what I did was I cut into it, and because I want to use it sort of like a round, and in order to get the roundness, I needed it to have it like sort of contoured, and without cutting into it you can't get that contour. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place it on here, and you know, where I need to sort of like create the cuts, I'm going to be overlapping it so that we get the roundness and we get the shape of like a embroidered neckline. And I'm just going to pin this into place, and then I'm going to just stitch over it. So where I've overlapped it, I'm just going to pin it into place. Into a few places. Now I've already closed the neckline off, so that is, preferably do this then in a sort of like a yellowish color, so that it's not very apparent. So again, where I've done the cuts on the outside as well, because I wanted it opening up on the outside. So on the outside it's opening, and on the inside it's actually needles. I just put some loads of pins. Honestly, I'm losing it in my old age. Just lost my pins. Okay, so that's that. We'll have to create one more curve. So have a look at where. So like some of these patterns, it's not going to make no difference if you overlapped them and, you know, got the shape. You're really not going to be able to tell. Once this is stitched. So I'm going to change the color of the thread, and I'm going to stitch around the outside and the inside, especially where the cuts are. So it's going to have like the effect of a work done neckline. And after I've done this, I'm also going to attach it on, you know, just to give it a little bit more emphasis. We're going to have this on going around where the joint of the top and the bottom is going to be. So first of all, let's finish the neckline, and I will have to change sort of the thread on this. Now the other thing you can do is, if you wanted, you could use Wonderweb, and that will also, when you press it, that will just make it sit in place, and then you can stitch around it. But I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to go and seam this. You know, it's only a cheap material, it's practice, and it's really getting that a couple of time wear out of the garment.